We do continue to track a developing story this morning, a massive wildfire that destroyed more than 13,000 acres in a little over 24 hours along the Jersey Shore.
Yeah, the image is just incredible. And while the wildfire is 50% contained, that's the good news. The threat still remains and there is no relief in sight. The forecast doesn't call for rain for another few days, right? So joining us now is Lacey Township Mayor Peter Curatolo, whose township is being severely impacted by this fire. Mr. Mayor, thank you for being here this morning. I know it's very busy down there. Appreciate you making the time.
Thank you for just being a great media partner.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the way we get our word out to our residents and to people all around the state of New Jersey. So I'm appreciative of your efforts.
What is the word then right now, as of this morning, specifically in Lacey, right? As we have our Justin Finch down there, and you can kind of just see the devastation in the shot behind him. Are there still some hot spots that are continuing to flare up again?
There are, but there's some good news now. A lot has changed in the last 12 hours, I'd say. We're getting updates from our state partners, our DEP, the top levels of our county. Our county commissioners have been outstanding, helping us find a shelter. Our county sheriff, Mike Mastronardi. But specifically speaking to the fire, some of the good news that you're seeing is some of the smoldering now are really prescribed burns at this point because we are getting it contained. So when we light in front of it, behind it, and all around it, we take the quote load away from it. So it has nothing to feed on. So these are very seasoned fire individuals, firemen and women that know what they're doing. So some of that smoke you're seeing now is prescribed, and we're essentially starving the fire.
Yeah, they're doing a great.
Is what I'm told.
They're doing a great job because at this time, yesterday morning, we were looking at 10% containment, now 50% containment. So, is Jersey Fire, are the services, are they scaling back the number of crews on the site right now?
I think some of our partners, we've had help from all 20 other counties, as far away as Sussex County, New Jersey. I know Lakewood, a town to our north, Berkeley Township, a town to our north. My phone was, just blowing up. Mayors texting and saying, "What do you need? What can we do?" Working with OEM, working with our county upper echelons and our partners. But I'm a town of 29,000 people.
Yeah.
We have very able and capable, wonderful, a lot of them I know personally, first responders. But this was such a catastrophic event that we needed the help. I mean, this was unprecedented in our history, and we've been around for quite a lot of years.
One of the largest fires in New Jersey. And I think when you look at these images, right, you can't help but think of what happened across the country in California and Los Angeles. Some of these images right here from this fire, just so apocalyptic. But amazingly, no homes were damaged in this fire, right? Can you talk a little bit about that? Because there were some businesses that were damaged.
It's the most remarkable thing. Say somebody's watching out for you. I think this happens through preparation and not luck. Every level of our emergency response, from the state to the local level, has been shoulder to shoulder. And what that yielded was a really unbelievable, but it's true. Not one loss of life as of yesterday, not one, and this is late last night. I've been out and around our town. I mean, I see our shopping plaza on your video right now. Just driving around trying to help people and saying, "Hey, I'm your mayor. Let me try to help." I know our township committee did the same thing. Our administrator, Veronica, did the same thing. No loss of life, no loss of single-family home structure, and we're in the Pine Barrens, and most of our homes are timber. It's not like Florida where there'd be a lot of brick homes or stucco, so it's remarkable.
Yeah, it's truly a miracle considering all of the images we've been seeing. We understand the power was cut yesterday. At this point, has power been fully restored?
Power, I want to report to you, and thank you for the great questions. It has been restored. We have a liaison. I have a liaison as mayor from JCP&L, Jersey Central Power and Light, New Jersey Natural Gas. Power has been restored, and that took really not long at all. And it was such a deliberate process. They can't just throw the switch on if lines or substations are damaged, because that could be a safety hazard. There was a no-fly zone, so they had to fly drones. JCP&L did yeoman's work and walk through the smoldering mess to check their lines in some cases. So they tested them first, got permission from the Office of Emergency Management, and everyone is back on right now as I'm speaking to you this morning.
That is good news. I have two questions for you. One, of course, being about the air quality, because we're talking about it here in New York City and the surrounding communities, how the air quality is bad here. I can imagine what it is like literally within the zone, right? So what are you recommending people do in that area? Stay indoors. That's the first question.
That's true, and your weather colleague said some of the right things as well. So my career is public health. I was with the DEP Commissioner Sean LaTourette yesterday for the state of New Jersey. The air quality alerts come through the DEP, so I would encourage people, our residents, and everyone else up in New York as well, visit the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection website. They will post prominently any air quality situations, and if they may recommend that you wear a mask if you're having trouble breathing, asthma, or allergies.
And real quick, so we're almost out of time here. I just want to ask your thoughts on that nuclear power plant. It's a generating plant over at Oyster Creek, right? I know it's very close to where the fire was, and that was some cause of concern for some folks who were writing to us saying, what about that? Can you talk a little bit about the concern around there?
Absolutely. That's the most regulated entity anywhere. I mean, we have federal, state, and local oversight. There was no damage to the plant. The plant's in the process of being decommissioned. There is no active generation going on. So although the fire did jump across Route 9 from southbound to northbound, I can report to you that plant is completely safe. There has been no damage, and we are getting this fire under control.
Mayor Curatolo from Lacey Township, appreciate your time this morning. I know you're very busy, but appreciate you making the time to get the word out.
Thank you.
I thank you for helping me get the word out. Thank you.
So much.